Okay, pony motor has warmed up. I'm gonna shut it off. It's idled all the way down. I did idle it up just a little bit to warm it up a little faster. Turn it off. As it's coming to a stop, I'm gonna pull up on the engagement lever that starts rolling the big engine over, and there's an over center point near the top, so it kind of stops here. If you pull it a little more, it goes over center, and this is easier to do as the pony is stopping, because then the teeth engage. Once you have it locked up and it doesn't fall back down, I push it down just past the over center, and then we're going to release compression on the diesel by pushing this lever down. We're going to start the pony motor back up. I'm going to give it just a little bit of throttle so it doesn't engage right at idle. There we go. And then we're going to pull the clutch engagement back up, and then it shouldn't grind. We are now rolling the big engine too. So if you look out, you can see the fan spinning, hopefully. And so now we rev up the pony, and I don't always run it full. I kind of run it up a good ways though. Except you're not going to really hear me. So we're going to watch this lube oil pressure gauge. It'll bounce a couple of times and then it'll come up solidly. Nope, it's just going to come up because I started it yesterday. So once this pegs out, basically, you have oil pressure. And then you can give her a good bit more throttle. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and engage the compression. And then with compression, I'm going to let it spin for at least a minute, unless it's really warm out. If it's 70 or 80 degrees, 20 seconds or something is good. Once it's spun for a while, we're going to step on the foot feed down here to turn the fuel back on. I might as well go ahead and do it and see if she fires. So it's trying to start. When it starts, the pony will disengage. Holding the foot feet down a little bit, but you really don't have to if you warm it up for long enough. There we go. So that was the clunk was this lever falling down. Idle down the pony. I leave the ignition on. And we come out here and shut the fuel for the pony motor off. Just let the pony run until it runs out of fuel. And once it runs out of fuel, then I shut the ignition off. And that keeps the fuel bowl empty so that it doesn't slosh fuel down into the pony and dilute the oil. And it doesn't take very long usually for the pony to die. Next step in operation is turn on the alternator and give it a little bit of throttle. And when the throttle comes up enough, you can see the amp gauge comes up off 0 and starts charging. To shut the diesel off, kill the alternator and pull up on the front part of the foot feed right here. Pull up on that, and it'll over center and turn the fuel off to the motor and it'll stop. If you step on the back of the feed, it will slow it down, but I don't think you can step on it hard enough to shut it off. That's it.